Christian soldier. The battle is upon you. Aloofness is no longer acceptable. For decades, you have been emasculated. For decades, you have been feminized. Christ demands, stop their advance. For your beloved, your children. Will you enter the battle? Marriage Unchained for husbands. Iron sharpens iron. Join now.
Hello, and welcome to Marriage Unchained for Husbands, Iron Sharpens Iron's community. I'm Jerry Jacobs Jr., and I save marriages. So, let's do this. I want to start out with a quote. It's from Proverbs 27:17, and it states, "As iron sharpens iron, so does one man sharpen another." So, iron sharpens iron is important because only men can really influence men, and that's very important in our community. We want to make sure, because men listen to other men, and so that's kind of where we want to go with that. That's why that's our quote. So what I'm going to do now is I want to ask you 5 questions and see how you answer them. There's 5 questions, see how you answer them, and let's see where it takes you. So, question 1. Are you truly the husband your wife needs? Answer it inside your head and think about it. Question number 2. Could your marriage be better? Could your marriage be better? Number 3. Do you understand what your beloved needs for true happiness? Do you understand what your beloved needs for true happiness? Number 4. Do you understand your mission as a husband, a Christian soldier in your marriage and in society? Do you understand your mission as a husband, a Christian soldier in your marriage and in society? And the last question, do you sometimes feel lost or without purpose? That's a huge one. Do you sometimes feel lost without purpose? Now, if you didn't know or were unsure of any of those questions, then you need what I'm offering. If you were unsure of any of those questions or don't know the answer, then you need what I'm offering. And what am I offering? Marriage Unchained for Husband, Iron Sharpens Iron Facebook community. Why? Why is this community going to be important? Because it's time that you understand your role as a man, a husband, and a Christian soldier in society. It's time that we stop sitting around and sitting back and understand that we are in control of what goes on out here. And how are we in control? You are in control by keeping your family together, by making your marriage top priority, and working on your marriage and making it great. This is how you become great. This is it right here. If you become great and your marriage is great, your kids will understand what you're trying to do, and their kids will be great, and they'll teach their kids what you're teaching them. This is how we get society back. Not by all the government programs and all the money. No, it's each man, man by man, each Christian soldier, taking care of his beloved, taking care of his family, teaching them the virtues of God, and being great. That's it. It's also time, let's face it, like many of our fathers, many of our fathers didn't really teach us about masculinity and what to do with it, especially when it comes to Christ and how to use Christ as our example. We have been so cheated, and that's what our community is going to be about. We're going to have discussions about that. Also, next, we must understand that your marriage must be number one. Number one, God, marriage, children, yourself last. That's how you become great. That's how you become legendary. Marriage first. That's what it has to be. And you have to work on that marriage with reckless abandonment. And you can't do that watching football every day or sports or anything like that, or at work 24/7. You have to engage in your marriage with reckless abandonment, because if your beloved's happy, the rest of your family will be happy. Other benefits. Now, there's another question I got right here. Another question. Think about it. Are you a holy lover? Are you a holy lover? That's a big question. And the reason why I'm going to ask that is, what is a holy lover? That's the next question. What is a holy lover? There are 33 gifts of a holy lover that you, as a man, unleash on your beloved every day, at all times. There's 33 gifts. And basically, I'm going to name a few of them just to give you an idea of kind of where I want to go with this. So, a holy lover is a virtuous man. A holy lover is a man of high moral character and an example for society. See, no longer can we just be doing anything we want. You know, we have to, if we're going to change society, if we're going to keep our marriage together and keep our family together, make our wives happy, make our wives go out and preach to the world how great her children are, how great her husband is. You can no longer just go out and just commit all kind of bad, crazy stuff. You have to take responsibility and do the work. The thing is, a holy lover knows every inch and every mystery of his beloved. No longer can you ignore your woman. No longer can you just go out and just not pay attention to her. Because if you're not paying attention to her, you better believe somebody else is. So you need to know the mysteries of your beloved. You need to have conversations with her, talk to her, make love to her, show her how much you love her, and all the time. Appreciation. This is what we have to do. This is how we change society. This is it right here. The next thing, a holy lover is true man, a man of courage, a man of God. And a holy lover also understands how to keep his beloved happy and his family together under one roof. No more broken families. No more. We need to keep our families together. This is greatness. This is how you become like a Bill Gates. He's got all this money, but what kind of fame does he got? He's got all LeBron James, Jerry Rice, all these people. I mean, are they great men? Not really. I mean, if they don't have God and they're not reaching for eternity, if they don't have their wife together with their family together under one roof, and they're not building a marriage and trying to be holy and perfect and a saint, man, they're not great. Money is not number one. Your God in marriage is number two. That's the way it rolls. And it's time that we as men start understanding that, because keep doing the way of things were before, way things are now, we keep doing the same crazy stuff, following society, and nothing's changing. And the last thing, a holy lover sacrifices, suffers, and places himself last at all cost. No more selfishness. It's not about you anymore. It's about your beloved. That's who it's about. So those are just a few of the gifts. There's 33 of them. So there's a test I developed, and if you look at it, look down below. You can click on enter your email address, enter your name, click it, download it, go and confirm, and get the check. There's a checklist that comes with the test. Take this test, man. See where you are. I mean, start taking your mission as a man and a husband for seriously. Start taking it serious, so that you can understand where you are and how far you have to go. I want to ask you, like, the kind of subjects. The subjects we're going to be discussing: prayer warfare, the art of manliness, and love making mastery. Those are kind of like the things that we're going to be talking about. All kind of facets to do with marriage and how to make it better, how to make things great, how to make your beloved happy, what your wife going through. All these things that we as men could come together in the community and talk about. There's no other community that you can do that. That men that think like you and want to be great and be magnificent and have their wife love them and their marriage is just be fantastic. No, there's nowhere where men can come together and have discussions about the trials, the joys, the pains of marriage while including God in that and understanding what he expects of us. You got to put it all together, man. That's what it's about. So start putting your marriage first today. Today, right today, start putting your marriage first. And the way you do that is you want to allow Marriage Unchained for Husbands, Iron Sharpens Iron Facebook community to help you do that. We're going to be your path to grace. We're going to do this together. Me and you and the other gentlemen. This is a new group. So from now on, we're going to be on it. So you want to, like again, you're going to enter your name and email address or click on the link to get access. So download the Holy Lover test is number one. Download it and take the test. Then you're going to see what your results are. And then you're going to compare to the checklist. And the checklist is going to help you go through all 33 gifts so that you can learn how to be the man that your wife needs you to be. The man that God is calling you to be. These things are important. And I promise you, man, you won't be disappointed. We're going to have a good time. We're going to get some lessons going. We're going to learn some stuff. And we're going to shock the world. We're going to shock the world. So, lastly, I want to end with this quote from Pope Benedict XVI, and the quote states, "Society offers you comfort, but you weren't made for comfort. You were made for greatness." So, Christian soldier, the spiritual battle is up on you. Fast, pray, and prepare for battle.